So the only way I'm going to get through these audio commentaries is I have to be loose, I have to be free, and I cannot allow myself to be stiff. That is the only way I'm going to get through this. So as you're hearing this, these are going to be a series of audio thoughts on each piece. So there are 12 pieces to go. This is the first one. Let's begin. Kamala En Pointe. So, what's interesting about this piece is this is a first for me. And what I mean by that is, up until this point, every collage that I did was all square, 36 by 36. Some were 24 by 24. And for the most part, it was a very uniform abstraction, you know, quality about it. And how this came about was me spending time on Instagram and this image that came across my feed of a dancer with the Dance Theater of Harlem. Her name is Kamala, and it was a photo that she had posted of her in an in point pose. And I was just awestruck by the image. I thought it was amazing. And I reached out to her and I asked her, would you allow me to create a collage based off of this photo? And she agreed. She allowed me. And from that point on, I just began creating the piece. And the one thing about my collages is I really try to emotionally get involved with each subject. So part emotion, part instinct. And with this, I knew that it was going to be sort of my mission to make sure that the confidence that she displayed in the photograph, the poise was all represented. And picking the colors, picking the textures, we're all going to play a part in that. And the vision that came to mind was this flowering field, this almost regal like sky backdrop, and everything just about nature. And it took me about, I want to say, 3 days to complete, but the end result was a representation of someone who had spent her life perfecting a craft, working on a craft. The skill that she has owned and utilized and has put her in a place where now she dances with one of the most prestigious dance companies in the world. It's just, it was just really a moment to just to reflect, and also understanding that now I was in a new phase of my artistic journey. When I sent the finished collage to her, she loved it. And to me, that meant the world, because when you decide that you want to immortalize someone, you always want to make sure that you do them justice. And with Kamala En Pointe, it was more than just creating a beautiful image of a ballerina. It was about taking a step outside of my comfort zone and entering a new phase in my artistic practice.